Here is a video response to questions to Destiny followers about self-forgiveness by Free Speech FTW. Okay, so I have a number of points listed to address here. First point, I quote, you say, "I'm well aware of the fact that I'm not going to get any honest answers." If we look at the word honest, within that, right in the middle, there's the word one. So, honest really is about one expression. It is not separate from itself. It is not separate from the truth. It is one expression. Because if there's just one expression, there can be no dishonesty within that, because the expression is there. It's plain to see. It is not hiding. There is no dualistic behaviors going on within honesty. It is one expression as itself here. It's apparent that you have branded your own form of honesty and have not disclosed what the standards are for that. So it's unlikely that anyone will be able to meet those standards, because quite simply it's based on your personal opinion, which you seem to like very much, and you don't really realize that your opinion has been formed throughout your life by people that have surrounded you and taught you and force-fed you. So to be honest with yourself, you have to really look back at your life and see how you developed these opinions of yourself. How did you develop these ideas and these beliefs that you have? Why are you holding on to all these beliefs and opinions of yourself? Why are you afraid to let go of these opinions and beliefs? So that requires personal investigation into oneself. And I can't do that for you. You have to really do it for yourself. And this is what we at Destiny are doing. We're looking at our beliefs and how we came up with these ideas and opinions, and realizing that we can let go of all this, and there's nothing to fear in that. Letting go of this programmed identity you have about yourself. So we do this through self-forgiveness. So you ask, have you changed? Have you improved? Have you made any progress into any kind of direction? Now, in this statement, it's very much open to your interpretation or your opinion of what change or improvement or progress or direction is. So, improvement. Would you say getting a bigger house is an improvement? Let's take that as an example. Myself, I would not see that as an improvement, because it is an improvement only based on my own self-interest. So we at Destiny are under the banner of what is best for all as the principle. Therefore, we are striving for what is best for all. We are working towards what is best for all. Whereas a person such as yourself, who is only really interested in their own opinion and self-interest, is only interested in yourself. So if you had achieved a state of having a bigger house or a better house, then that would be an improvement according to your opinion. I quote, "I'm really looking for some kind of progress. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing." Well, that again is up to your interpretation of progress. So I don't know what you're looking for. Maybe you could be more clear on what you're looking for. Are you looking for someone to, I don't know, do miracles or something like that, or walk on water, or turn water to wine? I mean, you know, if that's progress to you, I mean, I don't see how that is progress. Does that solve the situation in our world? Not really, unless you actually do miracles to raise money so we can implement an equal money system. To us at Destiny, miracles are not progress. And really, I'm just stabbing in the dark because I don't know what your definition of progress is. You haven't made that clear to anyone. You're saying everyone is the exact same person. Did it work? Because there are certainly no effects that can be seen. Are you looking for movie special effects? Like, what are you looking for? Like, I used to be an angry person, so unless you actually have lived my life and seen the change that has gone in me, you're not going to see it in a video. Like, I'm not going to post a video of my whole life, everyday participation, but that's where the evidence is in your life. So if you try self-forgiveness, this is the thing, you have to try it for yourself to prove to yourself it'll work. You can't be, I mean, go ahead and ask people what's the proof, and I'll give you a list of things that have changed within me. But you have to try for yourself, so don't be afraid to try it. I mean, it's not like some kind of mind control words that are going to suck you in and you're going to be, oh, I must join Destiny, I must join Destiny. I mean, self-forgiveness is words you've heard many times before, maybe separately, but you just put them together and you apply them to yourself. And it's like magic. It's like a form of releasing yourself from all the constructs you've created yourself as. I mean, you still have to work through it, but it's a good starting point. So don't be afraid to use self-forgiveness. It's nothing. I forgive myself that I've accepted and allowed myself to believe that I am special. That's a good one to start with. Okay, so myself, just to give you a little bit of background, I was involved in Christianity for a number of years, 15 years. I was pretty heavily involved in that. After Christianity, I got involved with Buddhism, yoga, Wicca, Satanism, Kabbalah, alchemy, and Freemasonry. Those are the ones that off the top of my head. And through really investigating and researching all these spiritual practices and beliefs, they all pretty much led to the same questions that I had, and none of them were being answered. So some of them provided some answers, some of them provided other answers, but it didn't all piece together in a big puzzle. And when I did find Destiny back in 2007 roughly, I was able to piece together every question I had ever had, and although I still had some questions, most of them were answered, so I was able to make some form of a picture out of existence that really made sense to me. So it took a lot of research, and this is the problem with a lot of haters. They don't do the research. They say they do the research, but it's evident that they're not doing research, because why would they post direct contradictions to what Destiny is saying, and obvious contradictions? I mean, research takes a long time, and you really have to spend hours and hours and hours going through the material and really honestly looking at it and applying it for yourself. It's not just, oh, you went to the website for, spent a half an hour or an hour looking at some of the posts or looking at a couple of videos. It's not like that. I mean, a lot of people are so defensive and so afraid within themselves, they will do that, and all this fear and reaction will come up within them, and they'll form all these judgments, so they'll immediately go on the defensive and classify themselves as anti-Destiny because there's so much reaction within them. Then they'll claim all these things about Destiny because they simply are not able to accept, they're not able to face themselves. So it takes time. You have to give yourself time and remain open to the possibility that what Destiny is saying is the actual truth and the truth of who we are. So it's a difficult message to hear and get through, but we have to push ourselves to understand. So Yeah, okay, one more point. Since finding Desteni and applying the tools that they have suggested on the website and in their videos, I personally have been able to stop, and this is just a partial list: porn, cigarettes, weed, marijuana, alcohol, gossiping, and general energetic addictions. Okay? So I've quit those things. I've stopped participating in those things. Along with that, there are emotions, emotional reactions that I've been able to stop within me, such as anger, depression, desire for revenge, desire for greed, desire for spitefulness, along with a number of fears that I had suppressed within myself. Now, I can't list every single construct that I've removed and transcended within myself, but there's quite a few of them. And this is just to give you an idea of what change has actually transpired within myself. And it is quite profound, because none of the other spiritual practices that I've spent a lot of time researching were in any way able to stop this kind of thing within me. So that is a tremendous testimony to Desteni and the material provided and what it's able to do for you. And it's able to really make you effective in being yourself and removing your fears. So, I mean, it opens up tremendous opportunities and possibilities, and we're yet to see the full impact of what that will do for people, because it's only just begun. But you can bet it's going to be big, and it's going to be awesome. So thanks for listening. Talk to you later.